everybody, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to True Ambition Fitness. Today we got how to raise your max, specifically on bench press, but you can also utilize this on any other kind of lift to raise your max in that specific lift. So if you're curious, go ahead and stay tuned to True Ambition Fitness. Hey, welcome back. Okay, let's get started. As you can see, I'm starting out on bench press. The thing is, when you're trying to raise your max, you gotta have one thing in mind. What is your current max? What is that actual number? Say your max is 275, which is 2 plates and a 25 on the side, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take about 70% of that, and that's where you're gonna start. That's after you've warmed up. So one thing, if you noticed, I did 4 sets of 20 with just the plate. That's my warm-up. That's just me making sure that I get proper blood flow and good circulation in my chest. Get in that, make sure that blood's there before I even start lifting, okay? Then I go up to 2 plates. That right there is approximately 70%, actually it's about 60% of the 275. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna slowly add weight. I started out by adding a 10, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna do that, put that 10 on there and do 1 rep. Wait about a minute and then add another 5 pounds, do 1 rep. You keep doing that, moving up slowly and gradually with a 1 to 1.5 minute rest period, just to make sure that you get a proper rest and keep the blood flowing there, okay? Then you're going to, once you get to that max weight, to that, say that 275 where you've been struggling, you want to do 1 rep, boom, okay, you're good. Make sure you have a spot, because at this moment in time, you're going to be kind of sore, but you're not going to be as sore as you were if you just jump straight into it. That's the thing. Jumping straight into it, a lot of people just go into the gym. Okay, I'm going to lift big boy weight today. I'm going to get up there. I got this. I got this. And then you just kind of just slough off because you just, boom, 1 rep and I'm done. You just jump straight into it because that right there is your max. You got to think, okay, I got to work my way into it, and then you're going to slowly, gradually, as weeks go by, you're going to gain 5, 10 pounds. And say if you gain 5 to 10 pounds a month, that right there is good. If you do the math, in 6 months, what's 5 times 6, everybody? Come on, do the math. 5 times 6 is 30. That's 30 pounds that you added on to that max amount of weight. Obviously, you're not going to get that good results. I'm going to say you add maybe 2.5, you're going to get about 2.5 pounds to 5 pounds every month to 2 months. But by doing that, you're going to slowly, at first, it's going to be amazing. You're going to be like, boom, okay, I'm gaining weight, this is great. But then you're going to hit that plateau. So you got to ensure that you are pushing yourself even farther and harder past your personal boundaries that you have set forth in front of yourself, okay? Then you're also going to have to notice that you cannot just stick to that one lift. You're going to have to work those supporting muscles, whether it be your core. That's the biggest thing when it comes to any muscle group. You got to have a strong core. So do either abs, obliques, lower back, even your serratus muscle right here that goes up and under your lat, that connects to your scapula. That actually works in correlation with your bench press. A lot of people don't even realize that. That is actually the muscle that makes you punch forward. So if you think about it, it's helping you press, right? There you go. Okay, so you gotta make sure you're using those other muscles, working on those other muscles on the days that you're not actually doing your chest. Okay, and then also on that same day, you're gonna wanna do incline and decline because you're gonna be rounding that chest out. One thing you wanna avoid when trying to go up in your max is flies and stuff like that for your chest. The only reason is because that actually flattens out your chest and tears the muscle fibers outward, okay? And that's gonna help you look better, but it will not help actually gaining mass in the fact that you wanna press forward, because it's not a press, it's a fly. They're 2 different components when it comes to the chest. And then you're also gonna wanna throw one other exercise in there that isn't normally gonna correspond just with that muscle group. So I did weighted dips. The only reason I did that was because it works your chest, but also works your triceps too, which is another muscle that you use when pressing, right? They're both pressing muscles, but you're doing it a little bit different. These dips, if you notice, I'm leaning more forward and also I'm using weight. So I'm using weighted dips. I'm gonna do about 10 reps within here. And I'm gonna try to get about 10 sets of those out. But once you get to that 10 rep and you can't press anymore, stop your sets there, okay? Because that right there is going to be like your stopping point. And then you're going to go to 1 rep. You're going to add 5 pounds to do 1 rep, just as if you were doing with your bench press. There's also a couple exercises you can do too. You can do 5 sets of 5 with one weight, which is about your 90 or your 80%, depending on the person, okay? 5 reps, 5 sets, 1 minute rest, piece of cake. And actually, that is one of the most efficient ways to raise your max too. Then there's negatives. Negatives are piece of cake. Those actually, once you're at the end of your day, you should do those. How that works is your chest is shot, but you still got some fuel in the tank. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that heavy weight. You wanna do heavy negatives. So you're starting in a negative position. That'd be right here in the bent position. And then you're pressing out. You're having a spot there to assist you in getting that up. But by doing that, you're slowly gonna raise your max too. So if you throw all these together and actually do this within, say, 3 exercises different days of the week, you're gonna slowly raise your max. That's just on chest. If you do the same exact thing and implement it into all your other workouts, whether it be squats, whether it be your bicep curls, I don't care what lift it is, if you slowly implement all these different lifts into that, you're gonna gain massive amounts of PRs and you're gonna go up in the weight. It's a great idea. Hopefully I can help you guys out. If you haven't checked me out on Periscope, go right ahead and do so, or on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all those. I'm on all social media platforms. Go ahead and check me out. True Ambition Fitness, same as it is here on YouTube. You know what, everybody? I'm going to finish this video like I do every video. Have a wonderful day. Be ambitious. I'm going to catch you next time.